Gilad Erdan, the Israeli ambassador to the United Nations, is calling on the UN Secretary General to resign over remarks he made about the October 7th Hamas terror massacre. After stating that nothing can justify the deliberate killing, injuring, and kidnapping of civilians, Antonio Guterres added this, which led to the outrage.
It is important to also recognize the attacks by Hamas did not happen in a vacuum. The Palestinian people have been subjected to 56 years of suffocating occupation.
So what the UN Secretary General is saying is that Israel's mistreatment of the Palestinians caused the massacre. Gilad Erdan demands that Guterres immediately resign if he does not apologize.
This building was established to prevent atrocities. How can the Secretary General, with his words, justify in any way the terrible atrocities that happened to our civilians, innocent civilians?
Folks, the UN Secretary General's statement is symptomatic of a bigger problem at the UN and worldwide. No matter what Israel does, there's always criticism. A standard is required that is rarely demanded of other countries facing annihilation. When the United States was attacked on 9/11, it responded forcefully against al-Qaeda in Afghanistan. We can debate the wisdom of a two-decade occupation, but no one blamed the U.S. for responding in that way, waging a war to eliminate al-Qaeda. It is the same for Israel. Proportionally, October 7th was 15 times worse than America's 9/11. And most concerning for Israel is the public relations war. A recent Harvard-Harris poll found that a near majority of American 18 to 34-year-olds share the view of the United Nations Secretary General. 51% of 18 to 24-year-olds polled and 48% of 25 to 34-year-olds said the Hamas attacks can be justified by the grievance of the Palestinians. And many American teens also share that view. Here's a recent student demonstration at San Francisco's Balboa High School. Folks, most of these students don't know what that means. From the river is the Jordan River, and to the sea is the Mediterranean. That means genocide of the Jews. They're chanting for the destruction of Israel, the goal stated in the Hamas charter. The Anti-Defamation League reports since October 7th, anti-Semitic incidents have increased, up 388% over last year. Folks, Israel has a lot of work to do on the PR and education front, but it begins with you and me. Keep speaking up. Let's not fear sharing the truth. Well, that's it today from the Global Lane. Be sure to follow us on the CBN News and NRB channels, iTunes, YouTube, and Rumble. And until next time, be blessed.